yesterday I saw probably some of the best wildlife I've seen in winter. And this video has the most amount of species that I have never seen before included. This is also definitely one of the best videos on my channel, so watch through the video to see what animals I find. So I went to Blackwater Arboretum to see a specific bird. It's quite rare, and it is specialising in coniferous and deciduous mixed type forests, which is exactly what the place was. It was a mix of deciduous trees and also coniferous trees, and they are quite tall. However, we went to a little area where there was a clearing, which wasn't as busy, but we did see something very cool. Right, so I didn't do a very good job of what the bird was. I was filming in the tree, but basically, that bird, which was hanging and flew into the tree just then, was a crossbill. Now, these birds are so ridiculously cool, and I was quite lucky to see them because they have declined very severely, and they're definitely not as common as now, and they are often found eating near coniferous trees, which this was, and they're called crossbills because they've got like a crossed bill where they can snap open pine cones. So then I went to this specific tree, and there were quite a few crossbills. Let me show you. At first I thought this crossbill was a pine cone, but then I realised I was actually feeding from the tree, and I knew that was a crossbill feeding from the tree. I even did a much more prettier and zoomer lens, and I saw that it was indeed a crossbill. And I was so ridiculously excited when I saw these. I was jumping up and down, and I know the call of a crossbill now. It's quite a you could very, very easily misheard the call for something else. It's quite easy to misheard. Now, originally, the bird that I was actually trying to find was actually a hawfinch, but I think this is actually better. This is way, way better than a hawfinch, and I think I'm actually glad that I found these, because these actually are harder to find than the hawfinch. So I was actually quite lucky to see these. I did not come here for crossbills, I came here for hawfinches. I think crossbills are actually better. Now, I know this isn't the best footage in the world, and you probably don't know what it looks like yet, because all you see is just a black outline of a bird, but all of the birds that I've shown you so far are all crossbills. So yeah, there were quite a lot of them, but basically, if you want to know what a crossbill looks like, this is what a crossbill looks like, an image on the screen now. They're absolutely beautiful. I'm ever gonna get. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest, I got a little bit too excited when seeing this tree, because actually I wasn't looking at the tree, I was looking at the bird at the top of the tree. As you can see here, it's a bit shaky, but the reason why it's so shaky is because I got excited, because I thought it was a hawfinch, but looking back at the video, I believe it's just a really plump, I think it's just another crossbill, because I don't believe hawfinches have a much, much larger beak, and that isn't really that large. So that's how I know that it is not a hawfinch and is actually a crossbill. ID facts. Identification is very important. Then I went to Blashford Lakes Nature Reserve, and this place is much, much better than I expected. And I did not see not one new species, but 2 new species here. And if you're counting the crossbill in the whole video, then that would be 3 species. But 2 new species here, and I can't wait to show you them. But let's see what I got. So we went to a bird hide, basically called the woodland hide, and someone told us that there could be siskins and redpolls here. And I'm not even joking, the first bird that we saw there was a siskin. Although this is a juvenile siskin, and it's not really that beautiful. The males are much more vibrant and beautiful, and I'll show you that in just a second. So basically, so far this footage isn't the best, and I get more footage because later on I actually go back to the woodland hide because we go in a loop, so I decided to go there back again. So yeah, this is just some footage just for now. Then we went to the North Ivy hide, and here there were lots of birds, particularly most of the birds on the island were widgeons, and if you don't know, the widgeon is my favourite type of duck, and I think I absolutely love widgeons. They're so cool, and I just absolutely love them, because they're really cool. I absolutely love the colours. So shortly after that, we went back to the hide and saw a nuthatch and a great tit immediately when we first got in. And this bird feeder was much better, and now I actually contained much more focus. There were also lots of chaffinches and so many other more birds. There's a female chaffinch. Yes, siskin. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at those colours. That's the one. Wow. And another one. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. After that really cool siskin encounter, which definitely gave me new birds, I found another new bird, and that was a goldeneye, and it was in the tern hide, and oh my gosh, these things are so cool, and this is the first time in my whole life that I've seen one. So yeah, it seems like in winter I'm going to be focusing on birds, and then in summer and spring I'm just going to be focusing on every other animal. But they are so cool, and like you can see it scrubbing the bottom of its belly because it's probably quite itchy down there. Anyways, I got some really good footage of it, and it's not the best, but obviously this is what you get because I can absolutely not afford like proper cameras. I mean, I do have like a Canon camera, but it's really not that good. It can't zoom that far. Ooh. Still got some way to go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, please. There. Oh, finally made it. That took a long time. Took a long time indeed, because it took me several ages to get across that flooded area. I mean, the whole area of where we are was completely flooded. Anyways, we went to the Goosander hide, and in the Goosander hide there was this great crested grebe, and that was the only bird we saw in the whole hide. Anyways, that was the end of this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked all the new bird finds, such as the goldeneye, the crossbill, and the siskin. I loved all of them. My favourite might have to be the crossbill or siskin, but bye.